Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Cancer question and answers reading for March 2023. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for all the likes, the shares, the views, the comments, anything at all that you do as far as the channel is concerned. Just like doing this kind of stuff. So yeah, I see numbers fluctuate and all that kind of stuff, but to be honest with you, it's about trying to help and support and empower all that kind of stuff. So, you know, uh, I want to grow the channel, but that's really not the reason why I do this. I really actually just like doing this kind of stuff. So, anyway, let's go ahead and move on. I'm really having some fun here using the Ask Yourself Tarot. I just got this in. Beautiful deck, nice quality too. And I'm using a lot of decks that I really like a lot. And this is really just to get a sense of what's going on, ask some questions to get you thinking and then perhaps in a different direction about some things with that. And then giving you some guidance with some of the oracle messages coming out. So we're going to go through this and see what we got. Okay, Cancer Center energy here. We've got Four of Wands. So to me, this is about, you see the two people here. So this is about having perhaps some kind of celebration, some kind of commitment, moving forward here with potentially the Knight of Pentacles, or maybe learning something new about this. And understanding that this is, what maybe once was a heartbreak situation is now has turned around and is a loving situation, especially with this Ace of Cups showing up. Okay, perhaps this is a rebirth in this situation, because that's what I'm getting. Now, let's go ahead and go through the questions on these cards because I think they just give you things to think about. Okay, and perhaps you want to ask these questions and perhaps write down, do some free writing. So free writing is where you just you ask yourself a question like this question, perhaps, and then you just write and you keep on writing until you can't write anymore. And I have done this, and I will tell you, I've filled up 4 or 5 pages without even thinking about it. It's very interesting to go back and look at it as well. So this could be like a journaling exercise for you even. That may give you some powerful insights. So we've got Four of Wands, and the question is, what situation in your life is bringing you the stability you seek? So, is there a situation that's coming in for you to provide this? We've got the Knight of Pentacles here, and it says, what situation in your life requires slow movement and determination? So perhaps you're going to need to slow down and really, really take your time here on this. You got the Three of Swords, which is usually, heartbreak. And it says, what painful aspect of your life do you need to confront? So perhaps there's some trauma release that needs to happen. There's some acknowledgement and acceptance and healing required here. Now we have the Two of Cups. It says, are you ready to commit to someone or something you love? So this could be, again, that loving situation turned around, or this could be just making a decision to move forward and do something that you love, and perhaps even the commitment to yourself is what I'm getting there too. And we've got the Ace of Cups here. It says, are you prepared to have a new beginning in love? And again, that could be that rebirth in the old situation or a brand new situation coming in, or it also tells me it could be a coming together of you, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, really, really loving on you, taking care of you, and making yourself the priority, which is new for you. Okay, so that can go a couple of different ways. We've got the Queen of Swords on the top. The Queen of Swords, she don't take no bull. Okay, she will cut it out in a minute. She ain't feeling it, and if she even sniffs it, oh, she will cut your head off and not even think about it. So really embodying this energy, perhaps, because you feel like there's some things, deep down inside, there's some things you need to cut out. Now, what that could be, it could be limiting thinking, it could be past pain, it could be, limiting beliefs, it could be any of those things, okay? And the question is what situation in your life do you need to be logical about? which I forgot. Swords is thinking, right? The logic, right? So maybe perhaps you need to remove your heart from the situation so that you can cut it out, because that's what I got there. Okay, now let's go ahead and move into your undermining energy, which is the Five of Cups, is usually regret and sorrow here. And it says, what painful situation in your life are you focused on, and what positive aspects are you not seeing? So maybe looking at something, because with the Five of Cups, you got 3 cups standing, 2 cups down. Perhaps looking at the glasses is half empty kind of thing instead of half full. Seeing that you survived this, seeing that how strong you are and how beautiful a person you are after coming through this. Maybe, battered, maybe bruised, but still there. Okay. And really, really getting a different perspective, even. Okay. Um, yeah, focusing on the positive and not allowing your mind and your ego to kick in to take you down this negative spiral is what I'm also getting there. Now let's go ahead. We've got what led up to this, and we've got 3 of Wands, which is typically waiting for something. We've got 6 of Swords, wanting to move on to like calmer water here. We've got 10 of Cups, so really wanting to step into complete happiness here, happy life, happy family, all that. But be careful of that. You don't want the illusion of the 10 of Cups. You want the real deal. And then we've got 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is usually something from the past, reminiscing, that kind of thing. Or it could be a person from the past coming back, kind of thing. Now, let's go ahead and look at the questions. It says, what new phase of your life are you ready to pursue? So again, 3 of Wands, really making that decision, what direction you want to go in, taking that action. 6 of Swords, what do you need to remove yourself from for peace of mind? If it's not bringing you peace, then it's time to cut it out. We've got 10 of Cups here. What situation in your life is bringing forth completion and total happiness? So really, really focusing on what makes you happy at this time. And then the 6 of Cups here. What memories from the past are trying to get your attention? So perhaps, things from the past are coming up for you to release them at this time as well. Now let's go ahead. What your outcome was, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Now usually 7 of Pentacles is, looking at your investments or wanting to invest kind of thing. With this being in reverse, this is about not investing in something. Now let's go ahead and see what the question is. It says, what situation in your life are you ready to invest your time, energy, and money into? And this is where you've made up your mind that you're not wanting to invest in this situation, whatever it is. Now, let's go ahead and look at your messages from the guides. So the first one here is your beliefs are right for you. And this is about really standing in your power to know that your beliefs are your beliefs and they are right for you. This is about not allowing someone else to set what your beliefs are, having boundaries, and really, really standing in your power and moving forward courageously, 100%. In your values, in your truth. Okay. So that's part of the things that we need to move into, and perhaps heal that kind of thinking that other people get to decide for you. No, not at all. And it says calm is not a weakness. So this is about you reacting to things differently than maybe perhaps you used to. Perhaps you used to be that person who's very vocal, said your piece, and that kind of thing, engaged, right? But this is you understanding that calmness is power. It's maturity. It's handling things totally different than you may have in the past, and even seeing that as a strength. Next, we have live your bliss. This is about your happiness, what makes you happy, and walking in that, and not being afraid to walk in it, and not letting anybody else tell you what makes you happy. Follow the golden rules. So this is about treating others as you would want them to treat you. Okay, we all know the golden rule. Learn from your mistakes. Okay, you learn from your mistakes. You take the wisdom. You move on. You leave the pain. And if you think you still have some pain, then you take the time to heal it. Forgive yourself. So again, forgive yourself. Okay. You can't shoulda, woulda, coulda. You can't change anything from the past. It is what it is. So this is about you staying in the now, and this is about forgiving yourself and then also others as well. It's not just you. Abundance is your right, standing in your power. You know this. You feel it with every fiber of your being. This is your right. And standing in that, because that's in the upright. So you know that. Be yourself. This is about the journey to being yourself, 100% unapologetically loving on yourself, and really, really stepping into your power, being authentic. And at your core energy, you know what your core energy is. You know what your vibration is, and you know it's very high. And loving on yourself and walking in that power. Beautiful feelings, I'm telling you. Journey within. So this is about you going within to really, really cut out some things and to clear up some things, and really, handling whatever is trying to hold you down, hold you back, walking away, cutting it out, whatever you got to do. Now we're going to go ahead and move into our personal power messages. And I love the fact that every one of these came out in the upright. I've done about 3 other readings today, and they were all mixed with up and down kind of things. And I am so proud of you, Cancer, that all of y'all are in the upright. So you're stepping into your power. I feel it in the energy. It says, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. I walk with spirit. I am hopeful. Even if it's only a mustard seed size, I am hopeful. I'm holding on to spirit because that's the only thing I know for sure. All right now. Okay. Don't get me started today. It's Sunday too. I am happy. You're content with yourself. You love yourself and you know what your core energy feels like. And your core energy is beautiful. Okay. It says, I am a problem solver. You are very smart. You are very intelligent and you know how to solve problems, because that's what you do. Okay. That's who you are. It says, I am celebrated. That's right. You are celebrated. Your spiritual team, your ancestors, they're all celebrating you because they know the work that you've done up to this point and they are proud of you. And you need to celebrate yourself because you've come a long doggone way on this journey and you have healed quite a bit. Not to say you don't have stuff to still do. We all got healing to do. We never are fully healed, so it will never happen. We just got to accept that. But being celebratory along the way, understanding what it takes to be on this journey and do this healing, it is no light feat at all. Now it says, I am good enough, standing in your power. No, just beautiful. Man, I'm telling you, don't get me started today. Ooh, I'm getting ready. I still feel it coming on. I reveal my truth. I'm not going to hide anymore. I'm going to stand in who I am. And if you don't like it, oh well. That's for you to deal with, not me. I am connected, knowing you are connected to spirit, knowing you got a spiritual team, you got ancestors that'll kick somebody's behind, man. They ride or die, okay? They ain't playing about you. I have permission. I have permission to be myself. Why? Because I gave it to myself. Amen. We're going to keep it moving. I'm telling you, I feel a spirit coming on me. I embrace change. I embrace change because it's right for me, not because somebody else tells me I need to do it. No. Any change I do has to be right for me. It can't be just because somebody want me to change. I'm not no leaf blowing in the wind changing just because you want me to. Oh, no. Last one. I have a higher purpose and I know it and I'm going to walk in it and I'm going to serve and I'm going to love and I'm going to do what I know to do. Oh, Lord. All right. Okay. All right, Spirit. You are all up in here today. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into your last messages, and I'm going to keep this just the way it came out because we want to talk about that one. Okay. These are the higher self-oracle messages. The first one is listen. So you're going to really, really, really establish a deeper relationship with spirit and your spiritual team by listening, okay? Listening for the guidance, listening for the grounding and the peace and everything that you need to keep going and to make any moves you need to make. Now, I love this card. I had to laugh when I saw this card because I understand that face 1000%. That's me when you tell me divine timing. I'm like, really? That's what we do in spirit? You know, but I understand divine timing more than I ever have. And it's all to give it a deeper meaning. Divine timing is about working behind the scenes and getting it just so like only spirit can do it. And you want it to be in divine timing. You don't want it to be half done. That's like eating a cake that ain't fully cooked. I mean, it just don't taste right. In fact, you just like, ugh, you just don't want to do it. So this is about having the patience and understanding why you may not like it. It is necessary. And really, really trusting and having faith and confidence in spirit that divine timing is the best thing for you. Okay, for your highest I can't help but laugh when I see that face because I get that face 1000%. I'm telling you. Okay, let me put these back here. Okay, now here, this is perseverance. Now, what I liked here is I saw a couple of different things here. I saw the lightning coming down, which is a storm. This is the chaos. This is the tower, okay? And this is persevering through the tower. The tower comes in to clean things out, shake things up that need to be shaken up, shaken loose, whatever, right? That's what the tower does. So knowing and understanding the purpose of the tower, even though we may not like it, we might not like that shake up. We might not like things being shaken loose because that causes us to have to look at some stuff, right? I understand that. But the tower is always for our highest good, whether we want to trust and believe in that, it is. But you're going to persevere through the tower, okay? Now we have, because you're going to gain direction and guidance for the direction you need to take. You are being spiritually led. Next, we have freedom because it's all about you being free. It's all about you being authentic and stepping into this beautiful soaring energy. All I can visualize is your spirit rising up, and flying, soaring in the sky. I mean, it's beautiful. Energy is just beautiful. And then we got dreams here. So pay attention to your dreams. Make sure a couple of things here. If you're having nightmares, make sure that you have a dream catcher above your bed. Secondly, if you're having any kind of dreams, you want to make sure you write down those things that you get in your dreams. um, as soon as you wake up, don't go to the bathroom, don't do nothing, just write, because you may need to look back on that because that's going to give you some further insights and some guidance in those dreams as well. Now we have expect the unexpected. So this is miracles perhaps coming in for you where you need them, okay? And pleasant surprises I'm getting too. We've got failure. Perhaps maybe this is a fear of failure. Maybe you have failed in the past, but not living here. Okay, we have all failed. Okay, so get it out of your mind that just because you failed, you're a failure. Part of the lesson is in failing too. When we fail at something, we can either do one or two things. We can either sit in that and not get back up, or we can pull down deep into our strength here and rise up again, and understand that the failure wasn't really failure, it was a lesson. And when you learn to look at failure that way, then there was a lesson for you to learn. Okay, so really not getting down on yourself about that. Next, we have happiness, and this is you. This is your natural core energy is happiness. This is who you are. Now, what I thought was interesting, and I saw this as a challenge for you because it came out sideways, which is setting boundaries. This is about you standing in your power and deciding what you need a boundary around. Could this be people? Could this be the way people treat you? Could this be, anything? Okay. Just think about where you may need some boundaries because this is your challenge position. So this is the challenge for you right now. Next, we have strength. So again, remember I said digging deep to get toward that strength. And just because there's a setback doesn't mean you're a failure. It means that you had something you needed to learn in that situation. Okay, so using your strength to move forward, as well as your patience, because divine timing requires patience. And the last one is go within. So again, as much as you need to hear from spirit, this is about getting quiet. This is about going within. This is about healing anything else that still needs to be healed, forgiving anything else that needs to be forgiven, letting go, not trying to control, not trying to do any of that, but stepping into you fully so that you can step into your purpose fully. And I really do hope, Cancer, that this helps you. So much love and light. Lady T.